I remember sitting in your seat 10 years ago this day, and I remember a combination of feelings. Satisfaction that I had accomplished what I set out to do, excitement about the new job offer that I had just gotten that was awaiting me. But most of all, I remember anxiety and fear of what lay ahead of me. Would I keep that job? What about grad school? Can I afford that apartment? In fact, now that I reflect back, that day was far more nerve-wracking than it was exciting for me. I wasn't able to focus on the travels that I had completed in the past 4 years. And I wished more than anything that someone from my future would have tapped me on the shoulder and said, Alicia, it'll be fine. In fact, it's going to be awesome. If I had known that, I would have enjoyed my graduation day and, in fact, even the last 10 days a lot more. Today, for you, I am that person from the future. I bring news from 2023, and the news is good. It is good because with a degree from a prestigious university such as Pace, you've been vetted with at least 2 keys that will ensure your future success. The first is an undying sense of determination. By now, you've learned the danger of the word can't and the mental and even physical limitations it places on you. The word can't won't stop coming your way. In fact, it'll come faster and faster. Your ability to use these tools that you've learned over the past 4 years in the face of those telling you that you can't will greatly dictate your future. The second is networking. Today you join a network of individuals who have the determination, the drive to complete a degree from an institution of higher learning. But most importantly, you join hundreds and thousands of Pace University alumni worldwide. This great resource is an asset to you. Use it. So today, as you sit with the excitement of the future, and everyone's been quoting music, remember the words of Miley Cyrus's song. It ain't about how fast you get there. It ain't about what's waiting on the other side. It's the climb. So the graduates of 2013, congratulations, and go enjoy your climb.
And now it is my distinct honor to ask Pace University President Stephen Friedman to deliver his personal message.
Thank you very much, Provost Sukhatmi, Chairman Bianco, members of the Pace Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, staff, family, friends, and most of all, the great class of 2013. Congratulations. What an exciting milestone in your life this is, and it's a great privilege and a happy privilege for me to share it with you. Families and loved ones, we're particularly honored to spend this day with you as well, because we have all accompanied your sons and daughters through this process. So graduates, please thank all who have supported your journey through Pace with a round of applause. Yes. Also with us today is a wonderful group of alumni who are celebrating their 50th, their 55th, and their 60th reunions. This group includes Rudy Accarino, who graduated from Pace in 1952. Although he graduated, Mr. Accarino never had the chance to attend his own commencement at the 1952 version of Radio City Music Hall. And that was because the draft brought him into the Korean War first. He is here today with his family to march at his first Pace commencement. Yes. That's how much this means to Mr. Accarino and that's how much it means to each of you. I want to recognize one person on the stage today, Neil Bianco, who is chair of the Board of Trustees and has been chairman for the last 14 years. During that period, Neil has, I think, attended every single PACE commencement to confer the degrees upon the graduates. Today is the last time that he will do that because his term as chair is ending, although he will remain on the board for another year as a full member. Neil, the whole PACE community owes you a great debt of gratitude for your commitment and your leadership during this period. Thank you so much. Yes. And now to the stars of the day, the class of 2013. You are an extraordinary bunch of men and women. You arrived at PACE during the worst financial crisis since the Great Depression. And in your senior year, Hurricane Sandy tried to sweep you away. But here you are today, triumphant. And what a 4 or 5 years this has been. 4 of you, let me give you just a few examples because I think you're such an extraordinary class. 4 of you were on the first PACE team ever to win the New York Federal Reserve's Monetary Policy Challenge. And you came in 3rd in the nation. 3 of you are finalists for a Fulbright Fellowship, one of the most prestigious academic awards. And I hope all 3 of you will join the 37 Fulbrights that PACE has had in the last 10 years. 1 member of your class received a Watson Fellowship given to the most promising undergraduates in New York City and will work as an intern in Berlin this summer. Another has performed her original spoken word poetry at the White House as President Obama's, yes. You all have embraced the PACE experience in so very many ways. Among you is a winner of the PACE Business Plan competition for an innovative job training program that supports high-risk youth in Rockaway Beach. Another was the captain of the PACE team that came in 1st place at the Beta Alpha Psi Best Practice competition. As a class, you've been out in force all over New York City as interns at Viacom, at Ernst & Young, J.P. Morgan Chase, NBC, IBM, the New York County District Attorney's Office, the National Museum of the American Indian, and one of you even interned with the Rockettes. Many of you are PACE pioneers. Your class includes the first person to graduate from our OASIS program, which provides support for students with autism and Asperger's syndrome, and our first graduate of iPACE. Yes, that's great. And our first graduate of iPACE, an online degree completion program. Time and again, you have stepped forward to help people in need. In the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy, people here in New York brought hot food to elderly people who were stuck in their apartments. You collected goods and funds for victims of the hurricane across the region. 2 of you led PACE's volunteer income tax assistance program for low-income individuals. You have already begun to look after those who come after you. I was delighted to learn that you had many, many more donors to your class gift than the prior classes. I could go on, but the point is, you are a great class, and we will never, ever forget you. So how do you feel today? Are you excited? Yeah, of course. Yes. Proud? To be sure. But most important, I think you all feel different from the person who first walked through our doors 4 or 5 years ago. You know, one of the privileges I have as president is, in some sense, I got the first word and the last word. I am, as you may have guessed, the only thing standing between you and your degrees at this very moment. I remember welcoming you to PACE during convocation 4 years ago. And when you were freshmen, I offered you some really good advice about how to succeed in college, which I'm sure all of you could repeat back to me word for word. But just in case you don't remember, I'm going to refresh your memory. My advice was basically 3 things. Work hard and seek mastery. Don't be afraid to try new things. And when you need help, ask for it. I promised you then that those values and those practices would make you successful here. And I promise you now that those same values and those same practices will make you successful in life. Working hard. After 4 years at PACE, you know that there's never any getting around this. And that's good news, because I hope what you've learned is that working hard is not about drudgery. It means experiencing the thrill and the excitement of absolutely doing your best and mastering what you're doing and reaping the rewards, financial, personal, and intellectual. That's something every successful person knows. You know, when I ask the students who have done so well in team competitions, the Federal Reserve team, the advertising team, the Model UN team, all of whom have turned in really extraordinary performances. When I ask them how they account for their success, the typical answer is almost always, we worked harder than the other teams. Learn from them, follow their lead, work harder than the other guys. Great, great things will happen in life. Don't be afraid to try new things. You know, I know you've tried a lot of new things here at PACE, but in some sense, college is a protected environment, and you have the faculty and the whole PACE infrastructure to support you. And as you embark on your new life, you may find yourself nervous or afraid when you're confronted by wholly new challenges. They also carry wholly new opportunities, and do not let that apprehension stop you from trying new things. Imagine that your life is like a great oak tree. You begin life at ground level, you travel up the trunk, and you start passing branches. As you move higher, you'll encounter more and more branches. Don't pass too many of them by. Climb out on a few. Each will lead you to a whole new set of people, a whole new set of skills, and a whole new set of experiences. They will open up your life. If you just remain on the trunk, you'll miss out on so much of the adventure and in many ways so much of the success that life has to offer. Asking for help is one of the most important ways that we human beings connect to each other. When we seek advice from others, when we find out what they know that we don't, there will be times in your life when you will need to ask for help. We all do. All of us, and this is true of everyone who is successful, because by definition, when people are promoted, they don't know how to do their new job, and they need a lot of help. In those moments, you'll have your family, your friends, your faith, and you will always have PACE. PACE will be part of your life for the rest of your life. Take advantage of it. So as you move forward in your lives, I hope you will, in the words of our alma mater, never forget PACE or the friends you hold so dear today. Remember what you've learned here from faculty and friends. Come back as the years go by for reunions and help your school in the way that only alumni can. Be true to PACE. As you achieve success, support this university so that the generations of graduates who come after you will have the same opportunities that you have had, just as the generations who have come before have supported you. We are an organic whole, and we all bear some measure of responsibility for the others. Be proud of your association with Pace University. Be the best you can be, not only for your own personal success, but to represent this great university to the world. Class of 2013, good luck, go to it. My warmest wishes go with you. Thank you.
Thank you, President Friedman. And now, moving right along, will Dr. Mary Jo Russell O'Grady and Dr. Lisa Bardil Moscaritolo, Deans for Students, please rise to assist in the presentation of the scrolls. To start things off, I invite Dr. Amar Gupta, Dean of the Seidenberg School of Computer Science and Information Systems, to please come forward to present the academic award for his school and to introduce the candidates for graduation. Dean Gupta.
The Scholastic Achievement Award is presented to the student excelling in scholarship effectiveness in class discussion, research, and general performance in a baccalaureate degree program. And this award goes to Shane Edward Kirk. Will the faculty please rise in presenting the degree candidates from the Seidenberg School of Computer Science and Information Systems. Serving as reader will be Dr. Jonathan Hill, Associate Dean, and Dr. Linda Rowe Calloway, Professor of Information Technology. Will all the degree candidates proceed to the stage and be introduced individually? Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate in Science.
So, do I start?
Mr. Shane Kirk.
Tiza Farmer.
Hugo Gomez Vivas.
Phil Anthony.
Matthew Chow.
Patrick Cortez.
Austin Delaney.
Louis Robinal.
Bernardo de la Cruz.
Samantha Holt.
Good job, Sam.
Thank you.
Nuvi Esaraturi.
David Robinson.
Jonathan Kirkland.
Keith McPherson.
Christopher Reagan.
Wilfred Rosado.
Maximilian Bobowski.
Cozy Horsford.
Daniel Joseph Lee.
Omar Ahmad.
Christopher Levine.
Watson Blair.
John Sklevunos.
Richard B. Pitts.
Theodore Saradoka.
Juan Guzman.
Bridget Trapanese.
Matthew DeMilde.
Chris Bengen.
Daniil Joseph.
Rachel Cadet.
Jimmy Leon.
Shari Staub.
Joshua Vigiant.
Denise Allen.
David Chan.
Kan Situ.
Mohammed Kaitaria.
Joseph Romanowski.
Joe Carmosino.
Carrie Boma.
Shanika Cherry.
Gio Artemenko.
I invite Dr. Neera Herman, Dean of the Dyson College of Arts and Sciences, to please come forward to present the academic award for her college and to introduce the candidates for graduation.
Gives me great pleasure to announce that the Scholastic Achievement Award is presented to the student excelling in scholarship, effectiveness in class discussion, research, and general performance in a baccalaureate degree program, Victoria Lynn Measles. The Henry Birnbaum Scholastic Achievement Award, presented to a full-time undergraduate or graduate student on the New York City campus who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement. This year's recipient, Carrie McBroom. And also, the Charles H. Dyson Award is presented to the outstanding members of the Society of Fellows. This year we have two, Matthew James Servels and Yadon M. Israel. I would now like to invite the distinguished and committed faculty of the Dyson College of Arts and Sciences to rise and join me in presenting the degree candidates for the class of 2013. Serving as readers will be Dr. Marcy Kelly, Professor of Biology and Health Sciences, Dr. Abby Berg, Professor of Biology and Health Sciences and Communication Sciences and Disorders, and Dr. Iride Lamartina Lenz, Chair and Professor of Modern Languages and Culture, and Dr. Bill Offit, Professor of History. It's now my distinguished pride and pleasure to ask the degree candidates from Dyson College, our soon-to-be alumni and alumni, to stand as I call your degree. Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Arts, Bachelor of Science, Associate in Arts, and pre-baccalaureate certificate graduates. Please come to the stage to be individually recognized, and congratulations.
Brianna Romaine Giuliano.
Michael Joseph Wellbrock.
Alicia Lene Allen.
Yadon Israel.
Victoria Measles.
Matthew J. Serveles.
Carrie Phillips McBroom.
Gabrielle Zollner.
Rebecca Watson.
Maciel Marte.
Jamila Anderson.
Cardine Nelisa Smith.
Crystal Rosario.
Alexis Noah.
Adriana Raposo.
Mona Caldi.
Amanda Joy Orcutt.
Constanza Garza.
Ray Singh.
Vincent Vivolo.
David Pandolfo.
Whitney Ann Jocks.
Paul Gray.
Rachel Yee. Christine Angela Rumschkinchkin. Anna Gabriela Sandoval. Jean Dorak. Rita Martinos. Andronikos Diomis. Liana Brancati. Mary Tracy. Carolyn Meyer Dugan. Ching Song. Linda Ifabanino. Doreen Augusta Gardiner. Ashley Anderson. Elizabeth Ann Boyle. Ariel Buxbaum. Sarah Rappa. Christina Monastero. Christina Cornrich. Tom Devlin. Marianne Habib.
Elisa Labruto.
Kara Madison.
Anne Bingaman.
Claudia Matos.
Brandon LeBlanc.
Daniela Eras.
Erica Castillo.
Jeffrey Munch.
Kaylee Mahoney.
Weston Longo.
Talia Thompson.
Natalie Merlino.
Maureen Coyle.
Maxine Scher.
Alexander Grigorian.
Claudia Strauss.
Jasmine Noel.
Jessica Thomas.
Alexandra Moreno.
Gabrielle DiGaetano.
Aubrey Mulali.
Kimberly Alonzo.
John Michael Educhico.
Michael Miranda.
Robert McAllister.
Chelsea Burchett.
Vincent Sanalelli.
Nicholas Ramirez.
Keith Justin Rodriguez.
Matthew Mayers.
Nicholas Angeles. Peter Cofresi. Daniela Geisler. Kelly Leatherman. Dariana Bononi. Megan Schmidt. Gwendolyn Javor. Mary Ellen Hernandez. Nosratrara Ahmed. Leonard Berg. Jessica Lauren Baez. Leanne Cabby. Lindsay Downey. Abigail Farrat. Lauren Clark. Anum Malik. Raul Rai. Nashra Ahmed.
Alina Risevi.
Andrew Paramore.
Sabrina Wardlaw.
Andreas Pape.
Brooke Ross.
Alexis A. Abonizo.
Megan Kenny.
Brittany James.
John Arias.
Abigail Lee.
Leanne Moreau.
Noel Tennant.
Elizabeth Corrales.
Anna Carley.
Diane Amorales.
Manusache Lala.
Alexandra Chivietz.
Sapphire Wickham.
Chelsea Schloss.
Shayon Rabin Abernethy.
Brianna Harmon.
Uno Mysore.
Samantha Joy Whitley.
Daniel Taylor.
Brian McManaman.
Shurfi Lee.
Yi Ji Cole.
Kamery Ogaro.
Brittany Graham.
Shirley Velasquez.
Catherine Soam.
Amanda Poirier.
Jessica Sacco.
Kimberly Azopardi.
Alexandra Lepage.
Elliot Palatnik.
Nora Ismaili.
Dardan John Bouli.
Tina Anino.
Cecilia Bowe.
Samantha Karen Yu.
Shannon Gaspard.
Nicholas Orlando.
Tomislav Tahomaneklik.
William Lavasseur.
James Guthrie.
Cristina Amicucci.
Shannon Felisa Spiegel.
Gideon Bianco.
Joseph Abale.
Eileen Muhal.
Miroslava Reznikova.
Juliana Bartels.
Jacqueline Lavelle.
Elise Gagnon.
Dorit Fisher.
Daniel Zambrano.
Melissa Kahlo.
Sarah Polacco.
Jonathan Lakovich.
Catherine Julia Pabrockley.
Love Parit Multani.
Anthony Maffetone.
Jeffrey Fano.
Clay Katsky.
Alexander Day.
Amanda Ashley Aguilar.
Estefania Barantes.
Vanessa Salguero.
Cristina Sandoval. Okay. Danichelle Reyes.
Norpreet Sidhu.
Vidhi Patel.
Jake Hayes.
Brandon Lee McCall.
Yana Gershin Gorina.
Maria Kunzman.
Jake E. Auerbach.
Justin Friedman.
Madeline Birmingham.
Haley Bartell.
Miriam Hall.
Jessica Muir.
Tracy Walker.
Kristen Lettieri.
Jonathan Constante.
Freya M. Titland.
Julia Young.
Wei Fang Lu.
Alexandria Cridel.
Sarah Lena Mendelson.
Brianna Parsunet.
Shannon Sweeney.
Natalia Carvajal.
Loris Ava Calvo.
Angelica Razak.
Madeline Ferris.
Sylvia Kelly.
Keira Bayri.
Rose Correon.
John Marcus Ceballos.
Chelsea Marie Rufino.
Elizabeth Portillo.
Sophie Elizabeth Pareja.
Alexandria Porritt.
Miranda Jean Larson.
Haley Johnson.
Hillary Larman.
Rebecca Mendez.
Cody Osterman.
Michael Hartman.
Santos Gonzalez III.
Glenn Cabasso.
Edward Wickland.
Mladenka Obradovich.
Natalia Sarakina.
Sally Capanzano.
Jacqueline Drummond.
Daniel Petok.
Diana Koba.
Jose Soriano.
Ivana Savinovich.
Gregory Jones.
Susan Gannon.
Thomas McKiernan.
Julia Franklin.
Michael Ryan.
Jordan Siegel.
Stephen Michael Langton.
Taylor Elizabeth Prudard.
Alexandra James.
Scott Lindley.
Bethany Jeffrey.
Lindsay Carruthers.
Diane Huber.
Joshua W. Kelly.
Gabriella Coutron.
Yaven Jean.
Mohenda Suraj.
Matthew Dole.
Logan Salviano.
Alexander Winterberg.
Cheryl Alessio.
Ashley Kazaza.
Tony Ann Tuccio.
Christopher Player.
Natalie Clark.
Nicholas Zhang.
Audrey Peng.
Huria Mukhtar.
Sahar Shady.
Moore Avgi.
Christina Butler.
Cynthia Snyder.
Anika Walker.
Jana Bergeson.
Christine Jomoka.
Francesca Carter.
Amanda Rose Delia.
Teal Foster.
Alexis Davila.
Deanna Schwartz.
Ariel Edgar.
Nicole Benzimra.
Devin Gray.
Ashley Lau.
Ariana Licalci.
Chelsea Mehmet. Neil Patel.
Brasida Trepishi.
Jaylan Hassan.
Mike Hill.
Alexa Rose.
Cristina Perez.
Chanel Campbell.
Neil Maynard.
Nicholas Gucciardo.
Tasha Schmidt.
Veronique Talwi.
Courtney Taskowitz.
Arama Orleans Lindsay.
Andrew Thomas Worsley.
Dominique Fishback.
Jasmine Hardy.
Porcelain Hinsman.
Catherine Da Silva.
Jasmine Sweat.
Chanel Thurville.
Spiridula Cardona.
Amanda Adrionke Faladay.
Tamika Watson.
Elizabeth Valley.
Ashley Wilisium.
Samantha Soto.
Donna Marie Tinglin.
Stefania Mahia.
Camilla Bernal.
Danica Spence.
Kelsey Crandell.
Nina Olvretsky.
Edwin Munoz.
Henry Lee.
Kevin Eng.
Catherine Juliana Blake.
Jillian Regina Anderson.
Mark Sposato.
Adil Bhuta.
Jessica Mercedes Matherin.
Taylor Tyndall.
Nancy Ellen Merrill Toland.
Dana Marcolina.
Sarah Raza.
Chloe Hunter.
Alexandra Corridon.
Olivia Hu.
Ty Rosa.
Zachary Tierney.
Derek Meyer.
Clark Bliss.
Victoria Radermanis.
Spencer Camurano.
Leah Michelle Conklin.
Cassandra Stimpson.
Monique Graymo.
Matthew Chattel.
Sean Rowe.
Natasha Markakis.
Kevin Tilashak.
Melinda Claudina Bulgin.
Christopher Vedutis.
Brian McGarthy.
Eric Anderson.
Avi Forcer.
Elba Morales.
Moro Calderon.
Matthew Antonio Cruz.
Ashley M. Carrington.
Ariel Bender.
Marissa Lee Malaspina.
Caitlin McKee.
Nairi Hartuniu.